Hello and welcome to Hops and Bros. This week
we have Max Emo Kid on the show, and it's reasons to celebrate 10 years of great beers.
Going back to my room.
For an open window on the crabby world, Max and Chris from Ups and Brew. Welcome to Hops and Bros. Yeah.
So, this week, very special beer. It's a 10-year anniversary.
10-year anniversary of one of our favorite breweries out there.
Definitely one of our top ones.
It's in my top, so we're talking about Pit Caribou 10-year anniversary.
So, a little brewery, yeah.
Basilic, so Basil Suranné.
Basil Suranné.
Basilic Suranné, that's the name. That's how you pronounce it.
Basil
So
kind of
for
thing?
all our English friends out there, so you pronounce it sur, a, né. Basilic.
You're just repeating the same thing.
I know.
So basically, it's a sour basil. So, like, they used basil, and they made it sour. Which, you would think it wouldn't work. But it works very well.
It works very well, and it's aged in oak barrels. So it's made
Oak barrels.
to celebrate their 10-year anniversary on the Quebec market.
Yes, sir. So they're from Gaspé originally. From a
Exactly.
little city called, what is it again?
Anse-à-BeauFils.
Anse-à-BeauFils, which, really, it's a city name?
So pronunciation, you call it la, se, a, both. Okay, I can't do that. It's just too stupid. But I know that our viewers like when we pronounce French names the right way because they can't pronounce it the right way.
You don't
on
have
their
to
side.
just, like, scream it in their faces. They
No,
heard.
I know. I want them to learn it. It's not negative. It's positive. I want to give something out to you guys because it's their birthday. We just hit 400 views, subscribers. So
yeah.
it's still another birthday for us too. So it's like 2 birthdays in one.
2 in 1.
So here's all the gift for you guys. So 2 pronunciations courses in
For the price of 1.
Yeah, crazy.
So let's talk about the beer.
Let's talk about the
shoot
beer. It's just that little weird segue that we're known for. So yeah, the Suranné. So it's made with basil. It's a sour. Comes in that nice green bottle with. I really enjoy those. And
Yeah, instead of
for all the
wax.
brewers out there, the little like paper around the beer looks a lot fancier and it's a less pain in the ass than the wax bottles.
A lot less to open. I'm sure a lot less to actually apply as well.
I don't know. It's still paper. I don't know how like you. Maybe it's like twist and
It's like a
bottom,
bag?
twist
Or is it a... It's a
and-
full-
No, it's
Oh, it's a full... Yeah, it's kind of a bag. It is a bag.
yeah, it's made that way. Okay,
So
perfect.
it's kind of a sleeve kind of thing. Okay, that's not bad.
Back to the beer.
But at least you don't have to, like, heat anything up and then dip your bottles and then let them dry.
And risk to burn yourself
Risk to
and-
burn. Yeah, there's a very big risk. If you burn yourself with that paper, then you're doing something wrong. Or you're bottling
You're
inside
trying
of
to
a
smoke
light
it.
fire.
It looks like something.
It does.
Yeah, right. Light me up, Max.
Your lighter?
Hold up.
That would have been a very good...
That's all right.
Very good skit.
We have the necessary. There we go. So the Suranné Basilic poured that nice gold yellow color, a little bit of haze into it. Not too much, but I do like it. It's a really clean.
Well, see, yours doesn't. Mine has a lot of A's.
Yeah,
I had the bottom.
You
I
had,
think.
you had the bottom
Yeah.
of the thing. I tried to put a little bit more bottom in mine, but it didn't work.
They didn't work, no.
I don't have the bottoms for it. Ooh. But we had a nice, big, thick, fluffy head, as you saw in the intro, poured with a lot of bubbles in there, a lot of CO2, a lot of carbonation, but you add the aromas as soon as I cracked the bottle open. Like, the basil came through like, boom. And if you ever got fresh basil, like, straight up from the...
That's what it smells like.
from the garden.
Yeah,
This is
it's crazy.
right over there, and it brings a lot of memories, like a lot of summer memories. Something I do really enjoy in summer is the little cherry tomatoes with basil and cheese, the little like bocconcini cheese.
Oh yeah. So you
This
put the
is
cheese
just
with the tomatoes, and you. Oh yeah, okay.
This is just too good, and I can't imagine how good the whole thing will blend together. And
initially, when I saw basil, I'm like, that's what I put in my spaghetti sauce. Like, why basil? Basil has no place in beer, especially with a sour. I know sour, it's fruity. But no, in this case, it works very, very well by not being fruity, by being mostly on the aromatic side, mostly on the spicy side, and then having that little sourness to just bring everything together. It's not overly sour either. I've had worse. I guess if you put fruit, you're gonna have a lot more sourness to it. Now in this case, very, very well balanced.
It's just really well made, and you get all those. It's full of freshness. For a beer aged in oak barrels, it's full of freshness, and the herbs does come through. It's fresh herbs, the basil, it's mostly what you get. The sourness kind of like rounds up things a little bit, dries off your tongue, you get a nice little dryness to it. It's not too sweet at the same moment. It's 5%, so easily crushable. And I've been kind of like, I have like a beer crush on beers made with fresh herbs.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the first one I have the chance to try. Since I like have this secret crush on it. So I heard about like Italians brewing their saison with rosemary.
Yeah.
And because those herbs have alpha acids, like they act as bittering agents, literally. So you can replace hops by those herbs. So that's why I'm not surprised to see basil in this beer, but I'm actually really impressed how good it does.
Definitely.
And it does a whole difference on all, like, it's not fruity, it's not citrusy, it's not all our like regular hop flavors. It's right on point. It's basil, and you can feel it, and it's well balanced beer at the same moment. It's not overpowering on the basil side. I know I'm repeating myself, but wow, quite a really fantastic beer for the 10th anniversary.
So cheers, Pit Caribou,
for 10 more
to 10 more years,
and keep a close attention to Pit Caribou, because they're one of the breweries out there that got their access for spontaneous fermentation permits in Quebec.
So we're going to see a lot of awesome things from them in the near future.
Exactly, and they already released their first one called Perséide, so the first ever spontaneous fermentation beer made in Quebec. I think I might be wrong on that, but that's what I've heard. It sold out like in less than 2 hours.
Definitely.
Crazy that way.
It's a shame we didn't get our hands on one.
It was handwritten like bottle 135.
Oh,
you
so
know,
they
it's
handwritten everything.
Yeah,
That's
it's
neat.
super.
That's
I don't know if
really
it's 100
awesome.
bottles, maybe 1,000 bottles, but that's
still by hand. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's
that's
really
legit.
cool, and I love that little touch that they have. They have the brewery in Gaspé, like Anse-à-BeauFils, but they also have a pub downtown in Montreal.
Nice.
So if you want to get your hands on Pit Caribou stuff, this is available in pretty much every beer stores in Quebec. From what I heard, like specialized beer stores. You can also find it at the pub in Montreal. They have a bunch of other great beers out there. And if you have the chance to go to Gaspésie, do visit
Definitely
Pit Caribou,
there.
because
There's not much to do there, so might as well go to breweries.
So, without further ado, we'll sing Happy Birthday to Pit Caribou.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're doing this. So,
Me. Ow now, brown cow. Ow now, brown cow.
Ouch, maintenant une vache brune.
All right. So,
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy
saying
birthday.
the same thing. Pit Caribou. Happy birthday, dear Pit Caribou. Bonne fête à toi. Wow, we did not rehearse this at all. We did not rehearse this at all.
So, like this big surprise that you enjoyed, like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of that funny beer stuff.
And let us know in the comments below what spices you would like to see in beer that you haven't seen yet or often.
Yeah, and if you want something more precise, fresh herb like rosemary, basil, Thai basil. I don't know much about spices, so you might know.
So let us know in the comments below.
And we see you guys in the next video.
Of course.
Cheers. You don't cheers with me? Yeah? Okay. Phew, I was scared for a second. Imagine-tu, je serais pogné de ça, genre.
Je pensais que tu cheersais juste à eux autres.
Non, ben non.
Tu m'en regardais même pas.
C'est toi qui